brilliant in the run up to the wedding. He calmed me down because I'm quite a nervous person, very shy, and helped us with setting up everything throughout the day.
And he made me relaxed as well. I think by the end of it I was probably turning into a slight bridezilla. My bridesmaids definitely would tell me I was, and Paul sort of gave me that calm that made me feel like everything was going to be okay, even if something slightly went wrong or someone just didn't turn up in the right place. He would sort it, and that was what I just needed to make me feel better about everything. Probably seeing Chris for the first time when I walked down the aisle, knowing that the music was timed perfectly as I walked in was fantastic. It was just as if that person was in the room singing at you. Letting off the balloons in Winchester Park was probably a major highlight of our day, wasn't it?
All the little extra touches that you wouldn't normally get.
Yeah. But Paul just seemed to appear out of nowhere to help with those little extra touches. Actually, one of the major things I remember was I panicked because our wedding coordinator for the venue had completely disappeared. She just said to me, "Oh, it's my home time, I'm going home now, and George is in charge." And I just looked at her and I went, "Who's George?" And Paul just looked at me and went, "It's fine, I'll sort it." And without any hesitation he went off to find George, and I didn't need to deal with it for the rest of the day. And it just I lost panic, it was all calm. The whole day just went perfectly without any problems back. I think the only advice I'd give to anyone is sit back and breathe and take in your day, because it goes so quickly that by the next morning you think, what on earth happened yesterday? I know I had a fantastic time, but I'm a bit confused what went on. Just do your research, look around, go to other weddings, see what there is about out there, and then work out what you want from there. Obviously, the better the entertainment you have, the better the host you have for your wedding, the more smooth your day runs. So things like I wouldn't skimp on now looking back. When we were originally thinking of just putting the music on ourselves to walk in, I wouldn't skimp on that. That's something I would say is important, because it's the timing, and so anyone could press the CD player, but they wouldn't necessarily get it to the right point or the right bit of the song that you needed. And again, with the evening, you need the best person there that can do the job and get the party going, and everyone up on the dance floor, and be able to, mix tunes into each other so that it all flows, rather than, I think we've been to weddings where they've just sort of jumped from song to song, and just cut the track off, and you're like, what on earth's going on here? And no one wants to get up and dance. Or we've had DJs that have been talking to themselves because no one's got up and dance.
Wandered off when the song's finished.
Yeah.
It was a quiet spell.
So I think, if you want everyone to have a good time, then you need to really consider what sort of entertainment you're having, and spend that little bit extra to have the best. I told my mother-in-law that I was doing this thing for Paul today, and she told me to tell the camera and everyone that he is the best guy and he made our wedding perfect.